Moving on, we are in Urban Decay. Urban Decay, our first clip. We have a recurring theme from our last few Urban Decays where people have like a moment where they need help. Like they have like kind of like the worst moment of their life. Last week, it was the guy who had a medical emergency.
In like a 7-Eleven.
In a 7-Eleven, he collapsed, and instead of anyone helping him, they robbed him. This is a similar one. Check this out. Guy gets hit by a car, and look what happens next.
Boom. Actually, very violently hit by the car, too.
Very bad car crash into the guy.
Someone runs over. God, he's probably going to help him. Nope. Cell phone. Yanked.
Yeah. This is the worst moment of my life. I was just hit by a car. Oh, someone going to come help me? No, they're stealing your cell phone.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have both my tib fibs are smashed and I'm unconscious and they're moving my body to get to my wallet. Fun living here, guys.
Yeah.
And this actually, like you said, with when people should help, they go do something worse. This also goes with our inventing new crimes thing, like the gas pump switch.
Of course.
So this is called a hit and run and then rob.
Rob.
Yeah. So if you're a victim of it, it's one of the worst.
It's one of the worst. And these are like very much opportunity criminals where it's like if there's an opportunity, they'll do it. Same with our next clip. A store owner asks a group of black teenagers or, old 20-year-olds, whatever, if they need help with anything because he was a little suspicious of them. And this is what they did in response.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Destroying the store because he asked, do you guys need help with anything? And they said, that's racist.
They're all wearing masks.
They say that's racist, and then they destroyed the store. So the guy was right.
Yeah.
He was right to be suspicious about these people.
And he's like complaining. He's like, that's $300 worth of merchandise. Like, come on, guys. Like, he's kind of pleading with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, reasonable response, I guess. Fun living in this society, guys.
The white supremacy.
Yeah.
Because these kids are dealing with racism.
Yeah.
And that's why they're so upset, because white people have destroyed everything and made their lives so bad. And when people do stuff that's racist, like say, hey, can I help you with anything in my store? They need to act out this way because of all the racism.
Yeah, I think this was actually justified. I'm changing my opinion.
Yeah.
The racism justifies property damage. The racism justifies crime.
Even words, like if that guy said like, hey, you guys, blah, 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 and said like a racist thing,
yeah,
it still wouldn't justify destroying anyone's store.
100%.
Like, there's no words that would justify destroying the store unless the guy's like, hey, I have a hostage underneath this table.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, stop, There's really not a situation where words would lead to the destruction. But these people in the video were unable to help themselves, I guess.
And it's like, what would you do if some store owner really offended you? Fuck that guy. I'm never shopping there again.
Yeah.
I won't spend $1 there. You're not getting any of my business. I'm going to tell my friends too.
I would literally go, all right, man, whatever. And I would walk out.
Yeah.
Like, what did it even really affect my day?
Exactly.
Even?
So there's like an emboldened lawlessness happening where it's like, if racism, then anything I want. Right?
Exactly. If racism.
It's like a computer program in their mind. If racism, then destroy everything.
If N-word, go crazy.
That's really what it is.
Really is what it is. Our next clip is us checking in with our man on the street, Justin Awad, our favorite affiliate. He does such a good job. He went to Times Square and was asking young people basic questions. And we're going to see more evidence of, I guess, white supremacy kind of keeping these people down.
Yeah. Yeah. White supremacy meaning like the ability to open and read a book.
Yeah. The ability to care about anything. Yeah. And your parents check to see if you did your homework. White supremacy did this.
Do you know how many stars there are on the U.S. flag?
52.
Yes. What state is Utah in?
Michigan.
Yes. Do you know what state Utah is in?
Utah, to be honest with you, I never heard of that place ever in my life.
Never heard of Utah ever.
Yeah, not even just like, you got me. I've never heard of that place in my life.
I've never heard of Utah in my life.
Countries besides the USA.
I suck at history. I was like,
Name 3 countries, and she can't because she sucks at history.
Anything.
History.
It's like, we're not asking you about the Ottoman Empire. We're not asking you about ancient Rome.
Yeah.
Like, this is like countries now, and there's
Just
170
name
plus
three.
of them.
Say Peru.
Yeah,
Say 3 random countries.
exactly.
I don't know history.
And it's like, you know what's funny? It's like the media has been so like spewing stuff at people. It's like, you can't name Russia and Ukraine right off the bat.
So true.
Like, they've been talking about that nonstop.
yeah.
That should be easy. All right, USA, Canada, Mexico, Russia, and Ukraine. They've been pumping those ones for a
There you
while.
go.
Like, that's it.
Canada, Mexico, and then jump over and just say France.
Whatever they've been talking about. Yeah.
Anything.
A country? Oh my jeez, this is terrible. Oh my god. A country. Wait, besides the U.S.?
Yeah.
Wait, besides the
The
U.S.?
buying
Yeah.
time. What?
Yeah.
Besides,
Besides
yeah.
US? Oh, yeah, okay.
Ah! I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
I can't do history. I can't.
Do you know how many dimes there are in the dollar? Make up $1.
A dime is the 10 cent or the 5 cent?
You tell me.
Can't even answer the question.
I don't know.
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
Damn.
Any 3. You know this.
Canada? New Mexico? Right? That's
Close.
Kinda.
Yeah.
good? Damn, I need
That's
one more.
good. It's good for the video.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, so you got Canada, New Mexico, and what?
Damn. I need to go back to school.
Do you know how many states there are in total in the US?
100.
How many continents?
100.
100 states.
100 states.
Can't name any of them, but 100.
It's like these people don't know what continent they're on, what century they're in. They've never heard of Utah.
Utah's got a lot of national parks. Utah's got a lot of great stuff.
And these are the people that are going to say white supremacy is the biggest problem in the country. Every patriarchy is oppressive. The Constitution is obsolete and outdated. We need a blah, blah, blah in power. We need Kamala Harris, a woman of color.
Well, they can't actually name her.
They actually don't even know Kamala Harris. So, like, they don't even know anything, but these are the people that want to change everything. And these are the people we're going to give it up to. We talked about this in Schizo season last week. We said it was Schizo season. Everyone else is a brain dead cadaver walking around. This is what I mean. It's like, it's actually great if you're a based, awake person who's actually woke in a good way.
Yeah. Should we show our Schizo season example?
Yeah. But let's go one more. I just want to play
Okay.
the last clip. Look at this last clip here. The girl is asked, she doesn't know who fought in the Civil War. She thought it was the Nazis versus Germany. But here they ask, can you name all 5 Kardashians?
How many Kardashian sisters can you name?
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian. Is that all? That's all.
Yeah, that's all of them.
You got
for
that
sure.
right.
Smart.
And go to the
Dude,
very
you're
last
a
clip.
genius.
And this last clip is actually my favorite. He says, if you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be? And look what she says.
If you were born 10 years ago, then how old would you be today?
10 years ago. I don't know. I'll be like 14, 12. 12? You don't even know how old I am. If I was, what was it again?
If you were born 10 years ago
If I was
today,
born 10 years ago today, how old would I be? I'm 20. You're 20? 10, right? I said 12, close.
She gets it right. How old would you be? And she goes, well, I'm 20. So 20 minus 10 is 10. 10. And she gets it right, even though the showing of work is an absolute botch
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
But
See me after class. Notes on the paper.
She gets it right. Very good work from Justin Awad. We love him. Make sure you guys are following him and check out the link. It's in the description. Probably one of the best ones. Like, he's done like 4 or 5 of those for us. That was the best one we've ever done.
One thing I will say about Justin Awad, me and you have sat down and like we know he's going out on the street and we've tried to help him like write questions. We don't even write them dumb enough. We aren't even good enough to write like his type of questions.
It's so true.
So he's great at what he does.
Yeah. Another one would be like a clock, like one of those clocks with the hands on it, and say, hey, what time is it?
That's a good one,
no
actually.
one knows what time it is.
Or just something, one word written in cursive.
Yeah.
I guess that's like,
There was one from a couple videos ago where he goes, "What does YES spell?" And the girl goes, "Wes." It's like you can't YES.
Dude, and I will say there is like a certain percentage of like being nervous on camera or whatever, but that other girl is just like, if you were born 10 years ago, how old are you today? It's just like 14, 12, just firing from the hip.
Guessing,
nothing.
absolute guess. People know literally nothing, but they all graduated high school for somehow.
Well, that's a thing that's happening now. They just don't fail anybody.
No kid left behind or whatever I think it's called.
Yeah.
So you just get a degree, and he even had kids in college robes graduating in some of these videos.
Not good.
He doesn't know how many states there are. So yeah, not good. If it's great for a lot of people who read books and who are normal and smart and care about things and want to have a nice life, because this is who we're up against and competing with
Yeah. You can eat this person's lunch. Like they will not stop
all
you.
day, all day.